music. Need you to stop playing. Thank you. Okay, sorry about the delay there. Chat just did not want to show up, so I had to restart OBS, but we're back. We're actually back this time. Whew, took longer to get back into this than I thought, but we are moving. Turn that off for a sec. Oh, that just shows right there? Oh, interesting. Okay. Hello humans, it's I, your friendly fairy boy Zinnia, once again. Who? And, yeah, as Tal says, we're just gonna hop right in here. I've been testing this thing for, like, past, 45 minutes, and it all worked. So if it doesn't work now, I might have to destroy something. But okay, turn that on. Yeah, there it is. I am streaming in the right category, right? I did title that right? Okay, yeah. Making sure I didn't say, like... Man. It has been a moment and a half since I ran through this. But I'd say it's a good warm-up on this. I could have played, I don't know, Smash Bros. Or something, but I didn't feel like it. Also, I think I actually need to refresh my Nintendo subscription for that. Anyway, I think it's Mario Galaxy. We're going to play through as Mario, but just kidding, Luigi time. You've been bamboozled, even though it's still Mario Galaxy. Actually need to turn my sound up. There we go. Don't get the cool intro as Luigi. But you do get to jump right to the most important part, chasing space bunnies, everyone's favorite. Luigi runs so fucking fast, you actually catch up to the bunny in that tutorial. You don't usually catch up to it as Mario, but... Anywho. Those who are unfamiliar, hold up. Come on. Gotcha. Yeah, that's so much faster. Yeah, these guys are gonna be caught fast when you're flying through as Luigi. Luigi, runs faster and jumps a bit higher than Mario does, but he has poor traction or handling on the ground. Like, I guess that slides to a stop. And there's a few other subtle differences throughout the game. Some folk claim Mario jumps farther, and Luigi takes a longer time to start up, but I've never really noticed those. If they exist, they're a lot more subtle than those do. Those are the two primary differences you deal with. Faster run speed definitely makes catching these guys a lot easier. Kinda makes the tutorial a breeze, actually. Anyway, as you said, bunnies are hiding in the darn pipe, which I can't get on. There we go. Hello. Come me, gotcha. Yeah. As you can see, I just annihilated them. Maybe you really can help, Mama. Okay. That sliding is already... That sliding is going to get me killed at least once, I know it. Because it did the first time I ever played through this, I remember, but... Once you know it exists, it's not that hard. You can account for it pretty well, but yeah. Also, you can just casually jump up there, 'cause jump height, maybe? Yeah, Rosalina is just a giant. Or a giantess, I guess. Like, people pointed out how friggin' big she was in the Smash Bros. Compared to some of the cast. Like, no, that's just lore accurate. She's really big for some reason. In this game, at least, they shrunk her down in some of her later releases. I suppose she would have trouble fitting in a cart in Mario Kart if she was that tall. And the stars shine down on you. Must be nice being able to float. Well, that's why we have wings. Well, I have wings. Anyway. There's no difference on the cooldown time for spinning again as Luigi, even though some people swear by there being one. But... Hi there, good to see you. I have some bad news though. See, I had a launch star, but it broke. Isn't that cute? No, it ain't. Give me that. And that. Don't get hit by meteors. Or perhaps these are asteroids. Or meteorites. Do I remember all the differences? Heck no. But they exist. I think it's mainly about their composition and where they are in space. Monster stun, just run into them. Oh, you can jump on them. That works too. Well, these guys just die if you spin them. The bigger ones over here, though, yeah, that one. They will actually go into the stun state if you spin them. If I can spin them, jeez. Whoop. I said whoop. This, I believe, is just an AoE stun. Yeah, anything near that will instantly flip over. Transform to a sling star. Just jump into me after I transform! Love how much emphasis they put on that. Get out of here. The first thing to note about these guys is how they die actually determines what they drop. If you jump on them, they give a coin. If you spin kick them, then they drop star bits. So it varies on what you need to do. Just gotta believe you have to use the thing. Oh no, you can just spin them. Owned. You can also, I believe, technically jump on him if you could manage to get up there high enough, but I think you have to do a ground pound. Otherwise you just bounce off him. Alright, down here. Now we're in the core of the planet. That's a grand star. We have to save it. That machine is sucking the energy out of it. That awful machine. It's making something. Yes, I suppose all machines are making something, aren't they? Anyway, in order to turn this off, we must do our patented technique of turning yellow switches into blue switches. Every nefarious machine's great weakness. Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? I somehow got off that one. There we go. And there it is. Give me that. I love that Luigi says star. It's so good. First time I heard that song, I was like, dang, is that just going to be the Stargate theme for this game? They went all out on it. That is the Grand Stargate theme. Not the regular Power Stargate theme. Either way, just throw it on in there. Luigi's standing heroically. Grand Star wrecks you. Gateway Galaxy. You've discovered a new galaxy. He also stops being big once you get here. Forgot about that. Rosalina's like Bowser. Her size is whatever the hell she wants it to be. Lost power, so it entered deep hibernation state, in which it could not move. Man, that's an intimidating picture of Bowser they got there. That's like the... almost looks like the final boss from Yoshi's Island, with the silhouette and everything.
Please.
There's a chance we can use the free remaining stars to look for other power stars. We'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Luigi, you are our only hope. Mario's just not here in this timeline, I guess. Yeah, not good for him. Luigi doesn't get to save the day enough. I forgot his triple jump's kind of funny. It looks like he's running in the air for a second to like gain greater height, which is not how physics work, but hey. It's like, hoo-yah. Either way. Point your star at the pole star and go. On the rare times you see a blue Luma. Well, they're not that rare, but rarer than... These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. Numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The distance, number the greater the distance. I read that wrong. The more power stars you find, the farther you'll be able to travel. Yeah, let's go. Starting off with the good egg. My gosh, can we stop with the tutorials? Evil energy readings are off the charts. Those darn evil energy readings. I like how this observatory is dark in the background as well. It's a Dino Piranha. And their very first mission they sent you to is actually a boss fight, which is kind of an intriguing choice. I mean, it's not a hard boss fight, but still. And touchdown. Well, good start. Trying to jump on him. Here's a fun one though. If you walk up here, read this. Gone for a long time. Need to get in? Use the pipe on the other side. Interesting thing about this door is they actually showed this off in Boundary Break, I believe the channel's called. Is that if you take the camera behind the door, there's actually just a sign, like billboard, back there. They just like reused the billboard model to program it for the door and like hit it cleverly. So they didn't have to create a new object for reading on the door, I guess. It's a clever use of resources. Also, Luigi can actually get up here. You don't have to take the shortcut up there. Yeah, I think technically Mario can too, but it's a lot easier with Luigi. No, I'm not even anywhere near this. Oh my god. Get in the pipe, Luigi. There's no real reason to go in from up there, but hey. Luigi runs so fast he actually almost catches up to the node in the lead, which is kind of funny. One-ups! They're kind of pointless because you lose all your lives when you refresh your save, but still. You earned one additional Luigi. There are now 5 Luigis in the world. I don't know, that's a funny word choice. They're calling it one additional Luigi. It's like you're not gaining an extra life. We actually just put another Luigi in the world. When one Luigi dies, we break the other one out of cryo sleep, and that's how you continue. Where's that dark timeline? Dark timeline theorists. Should be. Actually, I think you just take the pipe for this one, but. Damn it! I'm looking around. Give me that. Oh wait. There we go. And money you can also collect by tapping directly on the screen. Yeah, I get it. I already got all the star bits. I can't follow your tutorial. Okay, now that just jumps you over. So where do you jump to here? It's not get stuck. I mean, I see it. It's up there. But okay, here we go. That's right. Get sidetracked. I was about to say, let's not get stuck on the first level. Hurry! I don't need you stinking sling star, I believe that's called. Okay, maybe I do. I want to see if I can just cheekily skip it to get up there as Luigi. Not if I keep getting drawn into it. There we go. There are actually quite a few skips you can do as Luigi, I believe, if you are bold enough, but I certainly do not remember where they all are. Do remember how to break these things, though. It's called hit them in the giant, obvious red weak point. Go! I mean, there's no reason to do it besides getting star bits, or just making your time easier. You don't have to dodge rolling boulders. And there's the last one. Oh, jeez. Oh, not the brain suckers. Those things will latch onto your head and just drain your life. It's like they're devouring your brain or something. You ever do that? There you go. See what I mean? Oh, jeez. And good start. Good start. Excellent. Okay. Alright, well now that we died on level 1, go ahead and just quit while we're ahead and start something else. No. Get out of here. Oh, you know what? I told you. That was the sliding that got me killed. So I realized at the last second, oh wait, that's a cliff. And lo and behold, we slid off it. It already happened. It's glorious. And we can touch this. And bon voyage. Oh wow, it just came right into my arms. Yeah, those guys are invisible until you hit them, and then they just drop a billion star bits. Literally a billion. Clearly not exaggerating. After you spin once, you have to wait until your Luma comes back before you can spin again. Jump on up here. And touchdown. Man is not pleased that we just woke him up from his slumber. Well, he looks ready to hatch, so let's just help him out. Ah, he's cute. Okay. Excuse me. Mom. He's not pleased. It's a pretty disadvantageous tail to evolve if it can just hurt yourself like that, would it? Simple. Alright, it's the first boss. What do you want? Give me that. I forgot. Luma has a different victory animation for Luigi. Like bops him in the nose twice, then goes back in. He's cute. I like all the character they put into the both brothers. And handle mounting, blah blah blah. Once you have some, shoot them aiming. This is just an excuse to get him snacks. Alright, fine, there you go. That's the ticket. Yeah. Delicious. Thank you. All those little morsels my fee for this lesson. Okay. Next step. Snack of cosmic proportions. Oh, yeah. That would be why they showed you the tutorial for that, because you're immediately gonna have to put that knowledge to use. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Ding, ding, ding. Also, if you spin here, they should turn to star bits, yeah. Anytime there's a patch like that, they will either break into star bits or coins, usually. Hello. Oh, get this, you can shoot those star bits with enemies, just pow. Yeah. It doesn't stun every enemy, but it does stun some of them. And there's also a tiny few amount of enemies that actually can only be killed by hitting them with the starbit shot. It might actually just be one, if my memory is correct, but thankfully it's a rarely seen enemy, because that'd get annoying real fast if you had a lot of enemies that can only be defeated by aiming the cursor at them and shooting. It's not a first-person shooter, or a top-down shooter, rather. Take that. This one you have to press before you pass by it, otherwise you'll fly to that planet. I forget if one of these leads to a secret or not. I think they do. Either way, here's the Hungry Luma. I want to say he needs 4. This one needs 40. 100? Fucking hey, never mind. It's a hungry boy. Well, that would be why there's branching paths, actually, now after with it. We just gotta go grab some. Feed the hungry, hungry boy. Give me that. I don't need all of these. Literally every last one. I think we've already been there, so... Definitely have not landed here, so this will help. It chose a good song for the starting level. Not quite as good as the first level of Mario Galaxy 2, but honestly, I just think Galaxy 2 is overall more fun. But Galaxy 1 is still outright fantastic. And Galaxy 1 has the better narrative, I would say. That should be where the Luma is, yes. And I got you dang 100 star bits, there you go. Why is Luigi like vibrating? He's so intimidated watching this Luma gorge on 100 star bits. Transform! A new planet was born. It's the tiniest fucking planet I've ever seen, but there it is. Are you sure there's enough moon with how small that thing is? Oh jeez. Just jump on up here a few times, and we're good to go. It should take us to that center pillar, I think. The Dr. Mario capsule. We just have to find a way inside. I think it's literally right here. Yes. Now we're gonna deal with anti-gravity tablets. I think you can just jump on up here as Luigi. Actually, I think you can go either way, normally. I don't think this is a sequence break. Either way, yeah, these things are... Oh no, that's just for grabbing extra items, I see. Yeah, Yeah, these things don't get squished. And this is not Mario 64. If you get squished, you die instantly. And we're out. Boom. And there's our power star. I think if you're cheeky, you can actually just... Yeah, just jump to it. Or what they expect you to do is grab all 5 of those blue shard sprites, by the way, and blue stars will appear around the platform that you can use to pull yourself to it, or you can just jump straight to it. You also need to pony up for a cap card. Oh, cap card, yes. I thought you were making some pun about the game. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's working nice so far. I haven't had any issues with it, other than having to learn how a capture card works. But it's nice to just be able to plug the Switch into the monitor and just roll with it. Yes, I'm playing the Switch version. I'm playing the 3D All-Stars version. Sorry, purists. I'm not playing on the actual Wii. This is technically not the OG Wii version. We're doomed. Life as we know it is over. So if you want to pick on me, that's fair. Yeah. I wonder what this thing even goes for these days. It's probably... I don't know if it's expensive, but I imagine it's above market price at this point. Or retail price, rather. Because that darn limited edition sale cut they had. Which was a bold selling point on their part. Especially seeing as Galaxy 2 was not even in this game. Which is just... I mean, that's just pathetic. How do you not put Mario Galaxy 2 in the Mario 3D All-Stars? Just doesn't work. That ain't right. Which also makes it so it actually has less games than the original Mario All-Stars, if I recall. So I think All-Stars 1 had Mario Bros, Mario Bros 2, Mario Bros 3, and Mario World. Actually, All-Stars might have had 5. It might have had the original Mario Bros 2 and the North American Mario Bros 2. So, even more of a loss in that case. Also, I don't know why I went down here. I guess I wanted to listen to the Underground theme again. Missed one. I don't even want the one up. Okay. You didn't go up here though, that's right. Water planets, love them. Something up there, I kind of want it. I think you can just shoot that and it'll break. Yes. Perfect. Nice little oasis over here. Coconuts! I think it was it this game? No, it was Mario Sunshine that first taught me that these were coconuts. Until I played Sunshine, I had no idea that coconuts could be green. I was like, wait, that's a thing? I just get it's a pokey. Completely immune to your spin attack, no matter what you do. We must use a Poke's greatest weakness. What is that, you ask? Why, coconuts, of course. What did you think it was? I mean, to be fair, a coconut to the face, flung into the face, would probably hurt quite a bit. Maybe not as much when they're green. Are they lighter when they're green? Because they haven't fully developed their shell yet? I don't know. I'm not a coconutologist. Either way, we're Rainbow Luigi. We're Pride Luigi now. Let's go. Basically just this game's version of the Superstar. You turn rainbow, and you also run really fast, which is nice. Yeah, you're literally indestructible. You can even break those things, which can't normally be broken. And we can run past this electric fence if we hurry. Nope. Never mind. Actually, you might be able to break them with bullet bills. I'm not actually sure. I forget if that works. I kinda wanna try it now. Here, fly into this. Nope. Chain jump beats bullet bill. Let it be known, let it be known. Break this open and get the heck out of this war zone we're in. Hey, we turned on the dread music. 2 for 1. Well, 1 spin. There's 2 projectiles. Hi, Toad. What are you doing frozen? Nice work, but you gotta keep going. What if we just man the ship? The steering wheel's right here. Luigi doesn't know how to fly airships. Someone in here. Oh, this thing. That doubles your health. If you drop below 4, though, it turns back to normal. So don't let that happen. You can keep healing it as long as it's above 4, though. Go! That's the slowest launch star on this side of the galaxy. There's a big, big danger up ahead. Oh, yeah, you can't shoot at these things, and they turn to coins, which is nice. Well, we'll be fine. It's just King Caliente. Cool, this boss actually spawns the enemies I was talking about, Tower. And we should shoot a coconut, yeah, for some reason. He just has coconuts inside him, I guess. Oh, he'll hit it back at you that time? Now we're playing Wind Waker, Phantom Ganon. Yeah, these guys. Your spin attack does nothing to them. The only way to kill them is by shooting a star into them. As far as I know. I've never found another way to hurt them, so... Submit! And then he dies by falling into lava, even though he just came out of the lava. I'm sure he's fine. I'm not gonna be if I hit the lava. Ignore that. Yaha! It was definitely such a shocker to me and probably most of the world when we first got that. You can now play as Luigi message when this game came out. Yes, this, unless I'm misremembering, this should have been the very first time you could actually play through the entirety of a 3D Mario game as Luigi. Oh, and yeah, there's a difference in that text there. Animation that features the name Mario. We'll change the name to Luigi instead, obviously, because that'd be weird if it still said B Mario takes flight. Like, wait, I'm not Mario. There's no B Mario to take flight here. Welcome to the Honeyhive Kingdom. Our queen rules this land. Newbies must greet Her Highness Queen Bee. Well, I guess I can do this. Buck's like, oh dear God, it's Luigi, run! As he should, all should fear the Luigi. Luigi takes no prisoners. Haven't you seen the Luigi death stare? See that area behind the waterfall? That's our queen's castle. Okay, let's not fall. Let's get this. You'll not be Luigi! This power-up sucks. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. It is very slow, though. Also, these guys will actually fly after you and not away from you when you're a bee, which is kind of funny. I'm like, oh, that's just a bee. And then they get demolished by it. In some ways, it's extra annoying on Luigi because there's a one-up hidden back there. Because a lot of the jumps that you'd need to fly for normally, Luigi can actually make without it. So it just kind of just slows you down. I have seen a lot of people say Luigi uses the bee meter faster than Mario does, but as far as I know, that's not true. I'll gladly be proven wrong on that if so, but I don't think that is one of the differences. If it is, it's quite not noticeable. Don't touch the water. If you do, you instantly lose the bee power-up. And in terms of flying, it's definitely not the most exciting fly in the world. It's certainly no wing cap from Mario 64, albeit that was more gliding than flying, but still. Also, these flowers normally break if you were not in bee form, but, well, yeah, so. Weary. I could believe if someone told me he climbs these differently, though. I don't know why. And whenever I play these as Luigi, it always feels like he climbs the wall at a different pace than Mario does. It's probably not how it is, but it certainly feels like it. I get out of here. Wait. Who might you be? A physician, we presume? No matter, we are in the most vexing predicament and require assistance. Most furious itchiness plagues our entire being. Must be stopped. Please find the source at once. Why she refers to herself in third person like that, I don't know. Anyway, you can just cling to her. Man, that fur texture is not aged well. Anyways, climb up all over her, get these things off her, and we're good. Why, thanks. You've shown much bravery picking those off of me. I mean, I guess that would be bravery. Oh, hey. Are we ever going to get back? Glad to see you're okay. A bee! A bee? And we got lost with Luigi. Oh, I just remembered we found a power stop. You need this here, take it. Funny how they don't change that line of text, which will have funny implications later. This guy's just sleeping. This guy is twirling on his fingers. That's impressive. How's he doing that? Look at him go. That's a master. It's bold to do that right at the edge, though, where he could just fall off, but still. Either way, there's Captain Toad. The character that they would just... I guess was so well liked that they just kept putting him in game after game until he eventually got his own game. Which I admittedly never played. Did try the demo, though. And it seemed fun. You've discovered a new galaxy. Boing, boing, boing. Anyway, we've been called back. Your name is Luigi, isn't it? That's what I heard from your friends. That's such a nice ring.
Look.
Man, there's a tiny garage. And it's open-roofed. I would hate it if my garage was open-roofed. Oh, here's another subtle difference. If you're playing as Mario, well, read this anyway, but I do like this, though, in comments. It's like, wait, this letter's addressed to Mario. Don't be upset, Luigi. Either way, yeah. When you're playing as Luigi, it gives you 20 1-ups for some reason. Whereas Mario, it's only 5. I want to go home. I think this just says the garage. Yeah, their one-stop shop for intergalactic starship repairs. We're all in this together. That's ridiculous, right? Well, she's arguably a cosmic goddess, though, in her own way. Which is kind of like a witch, except not at all. Luigi can also jump up there, I believe, to the fountain area, if you time your jump right. But you can't sequence break doing that because the fountain doesn't open until you get on a Grand Star, so... It is fun to pull off, though. Alright, now, well, we can unlock this. In fact, let's just do this. Let's do the Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. That's a fun galaxy. I forget the controls for this. Thankfully, the game will just tell me. Surfing 101. Never been surfing. It's too dangerous for a ferry to get my wings wet. I don't want that. Don't want it at all. It's fine for penguins, though. They love swimming. This is penguin paradise. We call it ray surfing. That's what we do. Hey, y'all gotta watch out for the rays. Those fuckers got Steve Irwin. Are you a surfer too? No way. Yeah, sure. Let me show you the ropes. Now, let me explain. Try to match the guy on the bottom right. That's the basic position. Turn left, twist left from that start position. It's very not super sensitive on this thing. You kind of have to like to turn the controller hard, but... Honestly, this control style in particular, and the ball, which is even worse, I feel like we're designed and we're meant for you to use the Joy-Cons, not the Pro Controller. I'm not going to because I prefer the Pro Controller everywhere else, but hey, really it won't be an issue until we get to the actually harder stages that use this thing, and the ball. Nope, the ball is the worst. We'll get to that when we get to it. The surfing's not bad, though. You can take your sweet time on most of these. If a turn looks dangerous, you can just let go of accelerate and turn that way. Like this. Just let go of the gas, as they say. And also don't turn too hard, like that. I just jinxed my answer. Oh, it's easy, I say. Alright. No, I'm not allowed to say it's easy from now on. That's the trick. If I say it's easy, I die. Yeah, this is hard. This is the hardest stage in the game. This is impossible to beat. No one has ever beaten this stage before. Is this reverse psychology working? This is nice looking water, I will admit. Kinda like, mainly like the waves and how it bobs up and down. I think Sunshine's water looked prettier, but Galaxy's has like better wave physics. At least on these stages. But yeah, you get a minute 30 to beat this course, which is, I mean, the goal's right there, so. I don't think it tells you this in the tutorial, but you can also flick the control stick up to jump. Which I think you can use to pull off a shortcut on one of these. I would not know how to do that. 102, congratulations, you deserve a gold medal. You were the only one competing in the race, so you win it by default. Literally no one else showed up, just you. Galaxy complete. Tells you that whenever you've gotten every star in a stage. We won't get those on some of these main stages for a while because they rely on little bonuses that we don't get immediately. Some we don't get until we beat the game once. Hey, it's a Wiggler. And now it's time to get a climbing. Oh, it just fell from the sky. It was scary. I forgot Luigi always sounds like in pain when he crowns found. He's like... At least I'm one of them. He's like... He's not doing it now that I mentioned it. But... Nah, he's not going to do it now. Whatever. There he goes. It's like one variation where it's like, oh god. I mean, it did just ground pound through stone, so maybe it did hurt. That would certainly not be pleasant on the hindquarters. And go. Whee! How did I miss that? It's gonna be a slow starbit collecting process. There we go. Yeah, if you ground pound on the swing, by the way, spring, you go much higher. You can also do it if you press A at the right time, but honestly, that's harder to time, and you don't go as high, I'm pretty sure, so it's kind of like, what's the point? Looks smashable. Nope. Hey, it's me, the famous Gilboard. If you want to climb this wall, you better listen up. 6 the walls to press A to do wall jump, or B, whichever button you feel like. And yes, some of the signs will outright just talk to you. Not like it's flavor text, I mean the signs just talk. Gilboard talks. It's a talking sign. Don't question it. I think there's 2 more variations to it. I think one's called like Billboard. Now this looks eerily like the Cat in the Hat's hat. Is that intentional? If so, props. Oh, I want that. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Got an infestation to clear out. I should probably actually grab these starbits. Yeah. Jesus. Blew up into pieces. Alright, now we can jump down here. Alright. See Queen Bee way in the background over there. Those mandibugs have taken over our observation deck. I believe the mandibugs are actually the sworn rivals of the bees in this kingdom, per canon. So somehow that did not count as a hit. This will, though. Funny, they're an aggressive species, but if you get on top of them and don't ground pound, if you wait a second, they actually get all scared, looking like, oh no, he's on my back. Don't stay up there too long, though, or they'll buck you off eventually. You don't want to do that, do you? Push this, and we turn the windmill back on. Go! Whoa! Oh, jeez. Tried to spin to be cute, and then remembered Luigi just slides. Slippery shoes. Hey, buddy. And she's mad that we killed her offspring. I don't blame her, I would be too. Well, now they're reunited. There's your Dark City hours. I think we have enough for the first, like, big boss stage. Nope, one more. Oh, there's a Hungry Luma outside. I just said, yep. Yeah, those don't just appear in stages, they'll appear in the observatory too. Let's go see what he wants. We probably have enough. These are your big money sinks, essentially. So they are your reason to keep filling up the star bid counter. You see at the bottom left. 400. There. There's your 400. Transform! Sweet, sweet galaxy. That's my kind of galaxy. Let's go. I think it's literally on the nose, like this entire galaxy is made of candy. Rocky Road. I could go for some Rocky Road. No, I couldn't. That one has peanuts in it, I think. I can't eat this. Alas, I cannot. Actually, does that have peanuts, or is that pecan? No, Turtle is pecans, Rocky Road is peanuts. And that's why Turtle is the goat. I can't go any further. You barely started. I mean, I would also be hesitant to walk across bridges that just had holes in them that led to just the endless void. Anyway, we're almost there. Just make it a bit more to the end. I don't know if this stage has checkpoints, so you want to be careful. And jump to the waffle cone. We got a power star. I got a power star. I love mint chocolate, my man. I forgot, sometimes you can talk to the ship if you angle it right. Yeah. Hey, we're going back. Now we have enough for a big boss. Not Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid, but, you know. It was always nice to hear this song when you first start a game. Because you never get to hear it again, this version of the space station. Also, yeah, the ship's finished. Dun, 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 dun. Will be the brave crew. Sure they will. Okay, yes, the same dialogue. We call it the Star Shroom. Excellent. But yeah, that is a nice thing about the Cosmic Observatories theme. Is that it has like layers to it. It keeps adding an instrument to it every time you get a Grand Star. When you first start, it's just this like quiet music box kind of music, and by the time you get all of them, it's like this grand orchestra. It's a really nice touch. Either way, I want to get all the stars here before we go fight the boss. Big Bad Bugaboom. no. It's Honey Hive Galaxy, but the music is all panicky. The whole Bandibug clan has infested our kingdom. They don't appreciate that we killed one of their high ranks, I don't know. They took that murder personally. Well, we'll just have to put this infestation to an end. These bubbles will send you flying. Be sure not to spin when you're flying in those, because that'll break the bubble. And while that can be useful sometimes, if you do it over a cliff, then you'll just fall to your doom. Anyway, we need to go this way, I think. Hi, guys. Neighbors are causing trouble again. We would be most grateful for your assistance. Queen you're like 8 times all their size. I feel like you should have no trouble, at least. Then again, the bees typically do not send their queen to fight. The queen is too important for that. I almost died because I forgot to pick this up. That was almost bad. There we go. And there's our boss fight. Boom. Boom. And that's the whole fight. I'm kidding. He can fly, unlike all the others. I have to get yourself up there. Boom. Oh, he's angry now. He's not hard to hit. The only issue is sometimes he will turn sideways. It's not gonna, like he is right now. You have to make sure there, that he's not sideways when you're about to ground pound him. Other than that, yeah. Not difficult. Like, he has a pack, so he can drop bombs when he's in the air, but you don't really have any reason to be underneath him, so... Pretty harmless overall. And now we're ready to take on the boss of this zone. Should be... Oh, no, missed something. I lied. Gotta go flip the switch, Galaxy. Ew. Painting the planet yellow. I mean, yellow is a good color. Not as good as purple, but it's a good one. Got your classic Mario Bros. Background in the back there. Background in the back. That is where a background goes, yes. As opposed to the background being in the front. Oh, no! How did that turn off? Bullshit. I get for trying to take shortcuts, I guess. Down here. Ow. Yeah, these things don't actually turn off if you jump in the same spot. You have to actually straight up leave the switch to a new one if you want that to happen. Also, those guys you can temporarily disable if you jump on them, but you can never permanently disable them. And once you activate all the switches, the spiked things should stop moving. Yeah. But they can still hurt you if you touch the sides, so don't do that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now for real this time. Jeez, sorry about that. Sudden yawn attack. Bowser Jr.'s robot reactor. I always like to time this launch so you like fly into Bowser's eye. I don't know why. It's just a thing. Mega Legs Moon. This is like one of the coolest fights. It's not really hard, but just visually, it's such a cool fight. This is actually a fight they showed off in one of the early teaser gameplay trailers. Or not teaser, just straight up gameplay trailer. And it sure got me excited for the game. Anyway, we're gonna need a bullet bill. That's the only way to break these glass cages. You can also grab these guys cannot be jumped on unless you flip them over. I believe you can also grab a 1-up and a life shroom here. But we don't need that. Alarm. Ha. You made it, but I won't even need my dad's help to take care of you. Go at him, Mega Leg. Yes, unfortunately, this planet is haunted by a giant fucking robot. So we're gonna need to immediately go over here and jump on its leg. I missed. Don't get stepped on by that, unless you enjoy dying. He's playing the red light symbol. There's an intruder on his leg. Got bullet bill missiles all over him. And break that. Boom. Now he's gone into full lockdown mode. Need to break through that cage. You can, sort of, I was gonna say, you can jump over it and get the bullet bill to follow you up. Or you can just run into the cage, so you break the barrier, and then break the core. And that's it. Not a hard fight, but gosh, it's just cool. Just climbing a giant robot like that. And that'll do it. Give me that. Finally, we get to hear Star again. Never gets old. Never gets old. Now you go from an orange star to a yellow star. Hey, just like the solar system, son. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now we got new territory to explore in the fountain.
Look.
When you recover a grand star, a little star power will be restored and the beacon will grow. Once all the power is restored, we will even be able to fly to the center of the universe. Yep. And now we got one, they added the flute. Got the nice flute playing in the background. They added like a few other instruments as well, I think, but that's the one I always noticed. It's the flute version of the Cosmic Observatory. Comet Observatory, sorry. Anyway, fountain time, let's go. Where else would you use a fountain to go but a, space junk galaxy? This actually has one of my favorite songs in the game. It's like, Mario Galaxy, of course, takes place in space, and all its music reflects that pretty well, but this song, in general, just, screams, just lost in space vibes, really. It just hits that vibe so good. That piano is so good. sorry. I just wanted to let the music speak for itself for a second. It's a really good song. Definitely one I could just sit and study to, I think. But yeah, as the place supplies, there's just junk floating all throughout this place. You got abandoned spaceships, you got broken debris, you got weird watchtowers. Also, I love how the pitch of these things changes based on your distance. Up here. Here we go. Defeat the evil spiders. Hope no one has arachnophobia. I wonder if these ones even trigger arachnophobia. Because they're very, like, exaggerated, like, cute design on the fact that they only have 4 legs. Please help my other friends. First time confounded power star. How do you all keep getting frozen in crystals? Is he actually missing his glasses? Yeah, he is. That's funny. And there's the captain. Come to save the day. Hello, Cap. Oh, Cap. Stop jumping on Cap Toad. Luigi, please. Da 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 da! Now, I hope you're all ready for disappearing and reappearing platforms. Give me that. Alright, this is our first introduction of, I think these are called silver stars. Jeez, slid right off. And need 5 of these to form a power star. This is the first one, so it is appropriately very easy. I don't know where the last one is, though. I think it's, we gotta take a look right up here. Yeah. Nothing to it. No, you didn't make your way back, so don't fall after all that. I thought there was a gap there for a second. There's not. Give me that. Oh, yeah. And next up is... You do actually go to that giant, like, cocoon-looking thing eventually, but not right. Not right now. First we gotta deal with Camilla's airship attack. Yeah, actually bringing back the Mario Bros. 3 airship theme in full orchestra glory. None have returned. I would go save them myself, but I'm much too busy at the moment and scared. That's the true captain way. Just say fuck the rest of them. Flip the switch. Yeah, these guys here tutorial, that spinning makes you jump higher. Gives you a nice pause momentum to let you get the places you couldn't normally go. Very useful. Especially as Luigi, who already jumps higher. So, spin this up. See if I can snipe him with this. I mean, the green shell has kind of a homing in it on it, so. But still, that was nice. Either way, you can pick up shells and just you can open chests with them, or you can defeat enemies with them. One of these should have a launch star in them. Yep. Gosh, they're shooting at me. Now this, I believe there's a secret in here if you jump all the way up here. Star bits ahoy! They're everywhere! Beautiful. Anyway, these guys never stop shooting coconuts, or never stop shooting fire, so we're just gonna have to improvise. Also rewards in here if you want to dig for them. Definitely are not going to need 6 life for Camilla, but it's there if you do. And what's in this one? Probably a 1-up. Oh no, red shell. They're roughly the same as green shells, except they home in a lot harder, I believe. I don't think they do any more damage, if I recall. Shell's just out of reach, you can still spin to pick it up. And up we go! And that there's Cabela. She's got her fire magic. But she's also got her green shell magic. You know, that famous shell magic. Nice throw. But you don't have to wait for the shell to actually land to get it. You can actually just spin it out of the magic spell she's got. Now she's gonna switch positions, then we hit her once. Every time her fireballs split off into more pieces, I believe. Oh, way off course. Yeah. It'll like adjust its angle slightly, but not by much. You gotta be actually aiming at her. Now she's mad. I'm gonna summon her minions, loyal minions. Get out of here. And one more hit should do it. Oh. To think she had a magic wand powered by a power star, and all she could do was shoot fireballs and green shells. Some spellcaster you turned out to be. Why are we back here? Are we about to learn about prankster comets? Yes, we are. Very strange effects on galaxies. If you want to learn more about this curious, ask the Luma who knows about such things. Yes, these things will start appearing regularly in levels, and they are required for 100% completion, so... If you talk to him, he'll tell you about them, and you can also have him... You can also pay him a certain amount of money to move them, because if they're on a level, and you're on a level, then you have to do the prankster comet. You can't do anything else until that comet's gone. Either because you clear it, it moves automatically, or you force it to move. This one's the Speedy Comet. It's pretty self-explanatory. Go fast. You have a time limit. You also get the... Also gives you the very tense, you need to go right now or shit's fucked music. Yeah. Yeah, 4 minutes to beat down a piranha, which is simple. Ow. Of all the comets, Speedster Comet is definitely not one you generally have to worry about. They're usually pretty generous with the time on it. I forget if the time is adjusted, if you're playing as Luigi or not. I don't think it is. It would make sense if it did, because Luigi moves faster, but I would have to check that, actually. Now I'm curious. Dun, 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 dun. Which one am I missing? I found it. Ow. Even though the level is most the same, they do sometimes have minor differences that aren't related to speed. Like, if you remember, these things used to be rocks, but now they're chain chomps. But usually it's pretty much the same, other than subtle differences like that. Break this guy, because we gotta go. It's a pretty generous time limit, but it is still a time limit. Also, you do need to be careful when doing. Where did all my momentum go? He was about to pick dates. Alright, fine. So that's what I get for trying to speed run that jump, I guess. Jeez. It looked like I was about to make it, then like the spin just stopped everything. Like, I know you lose momentum when you spin, but not that much, usually. Ah, well. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, well, as we just demonstrated, you do need to be careful on them though, because if you die in a prankster comment, there's no checkpoints. You gotta do it all again. Careful, give me that. Come on. I will refrain from trying cool shortcuts when I'm on a speedster comment. Oh, that was completely my fault. I did a rotate instead of a turn. I can definitely make that jump, yeah. Burp, burp. Alright, now we're good. I never got to show off this guy. Just a giant piranha plant. You can either wait for him to slam his head and ground pound him, I believe, or you can use one of these plants if they're nearby. I don't have time for star bits. I mean, I do. I still have 2 minutes, and Dino Piranha is not going to take 2 minutes. Time to crack this thing like an egg. Whoop. The timer is kind enough to pause in the cutscene at least. That'd be a bit rude if it didn't. Hey, wake up. Well, the crystal stopped me. And one more should do it. Bop. And that will do it. One speedster comet down, so many more to go. But yeah, now those things will start appearing semi-regularly. I want to say they appear every other mission, if there's room for one to appear. Because there needs to be a stage for them to appear, obviously, and it has to be one that hasn't already had that comet appear. Just checking in case there's another one in there, but I don't think there will be. I mean, you can also just check the map. It shows it every time. Now there's one on the fountain. There's another speedster comet there. Game just wants us to be speedy. I forgot about the noise he makes when he goes. That's just. It's like, what is happening? Yep, there it is. I think it's speedy of the first mission, not the second mission. Could be wrong. We'll find out in a few seconds, after it dramatically tells me there's a speedy comet in orbit. Full star path speedrun. Yeah, this one. Ding, ding. 4 minutes again. Alright, let's go. I definitely chose a good song for this mission. It definitely's got that tenseness to it. Well, let's not fall into the darkness of space. Here's another subtle change, because I don't believe these guys were here on the original run-through of this. Now we got electric evildoers trying to stop us. And go. Dun, 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 dun. I thought you could jump that one if you timed it right, but looks like not. I do skip over some sequences in these comments, like I don't believe the Toad Brigade is actually here on the comment. Find out in a few seconds. Oh, no, they are. Never mind. Sometimes NPCs like to not be there in these comments, but these guys still are. You don't get the cheerful Captain Toad music, though. Nothing can stop the dreaded speed comet music. Anyway, now we just gotta grab these. We're home free. Just gotta not slip and slide off. Oh. Game's trying to scare me. One more should do it. And over there it goes. Nah, just gotta not fall off when going for it. That scared me. Honestly thought the band was gonna slide off for a second. But he didn't. And we're home free. Kit paint the heck out of there. Okay. Well, now we can get back to our regularly scheduled levels after we get a new galaxy. Oh, there's one over there too. Enemy base spotted. We're detecting massive energy spikes. What are they doing there? Probably nefarious stuff, I would guess. I definitely want to go check out this one, partially because I gotta get all these eventually, and partially because I think blue is, what's it called? Cosmic one? Yeah, Cosmic. These ones are always fun. These ones are a cosmic spirit, like duplicate of yourself, appears and challenges you to a race. And you gotta beat it to get a power star. But here's another unique thing about Luigi. For some reason, the cosmic spirits are way harder as Luigi. Not only do they run faster because he runs faster, but also they are like a lot more like precise in their skips. They will like try and take shortcuts. They'll do long jumps, something, and do these like tricks that the Cosmic Mario ones don't do. Obviously, I can't compare that because I have not shown those off screen. But yeah, for one, yeah, he'll wall jump or not wall jump, long jump a lot more like that to try and keep his speed going. I actually fucked up already. Oh god. Wait. What? Okay, I gotta make tracks if I want to catch up to him after that. Because the star is right at the end of this, I believe. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. He didn't even need to do it. He didn't get stuck in the honey for some reason. Ah, if I didn't hit the wall, I might have been on something. Oh, he got stuck, he's a doofus. Give me that. That was neck and neck. He like got into the animation for grabbing it. But he didn't. Oh. But yeah, those are Cosmic Comets. Those ones are always fun. Okay, no more comics there. There's also a technique you can do at the start of each race to give yourself a speed boost, which is especially helpful against Cosmic Luigi. But I was going to show that off if I failed the first time, but I didn't. Or after I failed the first time. No, I said it right the first time. So, I'll show it off next time instead. One more in space junk. Get all this junk out of my space. And Tarantox's Tangled Web. Tarantox, I believe is how that would be pronounced, because it's clearly a play on tarantula. And now there's spiders everywhere. Hear the glorious music one more time. What's up, Captain Toad? Toad? Toad, talk to me. Brave Brigade Toad went to search for a power star. He went off to that planet and hasn't been seen since. You think he's okay? Yeah, totally. He just took a nap. Oh, there's also a Hungry Lou. Whoa, okay, grab the thing. If you mess up during these pulley sections, you can save yourself if you just grab one, but gotta make sure to do it fast. 50. It's a bit tricky because if there has to be enough on this planet, otherwise I'm gonna have to go back. And I mean, I can do it a second time, it's not a big deal. I'd have to do it a second time regardless, but if there is enough here, I'll probably do that first, just so I don't have to climb down here to get more every time, or a second time. We might end up being like 5 short though, which we said. Oh, wait. Alright, that's enough. Alright, fine, I'll pull myself out. I will use the game mechanics. Where are you? There you are. Alright, well, let's take a break of going to save that lost Toad and just feed the Luma instead. Transform! And you got the Yoshi planet. Because why not? I was inspired when I saw Yoshi once. There's a lot of Goombas here, but there's a trick to this, I believe. If you... is it not here? Am I thinking of something entirely different, or is it not here on Luigi's? Yeah, you're supposed to kill all the Goombas, but I thought there was a hidden rainbow star here. I wonder if it's... So either I'm thinking of a completely different planet, or it's just not here on Luigi. Either way, it's fine. We'll just jump on up the normal way. Ah, started the chain going for a second there. Camera. Gotta clear this infestation on the Yoshi. One more, I think. 2 more. 3 more. 4 more. I see. Counts way off. There we go. They should have made him say Yoshi when he got the last one. In fact, I thought they did. Maybe I'm thinking of something else as well. Okay. Now let's actually get the last one. And fly high. And we got sidetracked enough on Yoshi's unexpected appearance. Great mission name. Now let's actually go put an end to Tarantox's Web of Fury. Okay, I almost instinctively just went for the pink star and dove into it. That would have been bad. Because you can't get back once you do that. This time I want to head straight for that star. I think it's past the flowers. Yep, there it is. Just break through this glass. Break one of these two, why not? Just break everything with our face. Oh, the dread music is turned on. Ow. Oh, you think that's funny? Funny that. There's a toad stuck in this. Nope, I'm stuck. Aim your star to be press air or tap on the screen directly to pull me out. Yeah. Yeah, we can just fling him over there. And he's safe. We can do the same to us. Hooah. This is our instruction to these web tonics. You can also just launch him into space if you're feeling mean. But you can also do that to yourself, so be careful. Should be another one here we can use to head straight for that planet. You don't have to be hyper precise because the planet's gravity will pull you in eventually, but you do gotta not misaim it. Anyway, head straight for that. Boom! Now, Toad, I will save you. What is this thing? I forget if there's more toads to rescue. Let me double check before I open this thing up. Oh, looks good. Alright. Action. It's a... Dear God, it's hideous. Now, the weak point's pretty obvious. Just, hit these things. Yeah. Then, hit that. You can get all 3 if you're fast. In fact, I think they expect you to get all 3. But then just grows them back. Yeah, you have to hit it in the rear end. The other ones just stun it. But you can also stun it by hitting it in the eyes. Either the eyes or the whatever those are, fucking boluses. And you want to try and keep it stunned as you go behind it. So you can get that direct shot on the exposed rear end. What? I should only have to do this one more time. And you're done. It's absolutely just catapulted into space. No big deal. And give me that star. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, now that's Space Junk Galaxy put behind us. A hungry Luma? Oh gosh. I don't think we actually have enough to feed him, so we're gonna have to pass on that for a moment. But now we can open up these planets. And we can go to Battle Rock Galaxy. First things first, grab all these. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Wonder if you could jump up there as Luigi? Probably not. That would be funny though. Throwing a lot of these Goombas with helmets at us. Telling us that this place means business. This place is at war. Anyway, the ship's not built yet, so we gotta screw it in to get it working. That one final screw is holding everything together. I don't know what exactly the cannons are firing at. I mean, us is one thing, but there's so many you'd think they'd be and they're firing at random intervals. It almost looks like they're firing at an enemy ship or something, but I don't see anyone else, so. Well, now they're firing star bits, which I'm all about. Oh, careful. Oh. Let's just jump the last section and we're good. I think one of these has a secret underneath them. Nah. Well, yes, but that's not what I was thinking of. And I don't really need a one-up. I do need a bullet bill, though. Well, you broke the wrong one. Alright, you come with me. See if we can squeeze between this. Yep, just barely. And break this. I need this. And breaking into the Battle Rock. We were just on the outskirts last time. Now we gotta break all the way in. This is admittedly a cool idea for like a space station. I think it's like they literally just like took a giant like asteroid and just dug into it and built their station there. Alright, hey, if it works, it's a clever way to manage resources. Cool. Anyway, here are the bombs. Darn, that wasn't actually close enough. But I want those star bits. I want them. That should be close enough. For this one, at least. Perfect. Alright, now go. We got a space station to break into. After we go to the colored ball planet, the nuclei planet. Alright, Hungry Luma. What is up? Give me a bunch. First, transform. Need 30. We are literally 4 short. That is tragic. Though I see a prime opportunity to get more. Boom. Alright, time to go on a rampage. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, because these give so many star bits when they break. I'm stuck. Where'd the other one go? There it is. I didn't even need to break them all. But I felt like it. Here's your 30. I'm stuffed. Transform! Oh gosh, this mission. I remember this one. Spawned not only a planet, but a planet with a living robot on it. Hey, buddy. This is the ammo depot, not a garbage dump. A lot of people think they can just toss their trash here and it'll disappear. Maybe you can use them to blow up all this trash. Sounds like a fun way to get rid of trash. Just blow it up. Anyway, yeah, this is a timed challenge. So just grab a bomb, throw it in between. That is gonna miss one of them, I think. Want to make sure you get as many in one blast as possible because you don't have time to spare. I think that's gonna miss the one on the right, so I'm gonna throw one up here. Nope, it got it. Who knows? The bombs work so well as an industrial strength cleaner. I owe you big. Thanks. Didn't realize power stars were magnetic. She was just holding that on the end of the magnet. Save the game, yes. And let's get going. Now let's actually get back to breaking into Battle Rock. Not to be confused with Deep Rock. God, I wish. I need to get back into that game. It's been a good while. That was too early. Whatever. Still worked. Now, I'm coming. I do want to break them all again for funsies and star bits. Jeez Louise, stop spinning. Break them all, shatter their bodies. And that should do it. Now we gotta find a bomb. Where's the bomb? Here it is. Oh. You're fine, you're fine. Transform! Okay, there it is. Go! Ah, yes, this part. This be a maze of blue stars. If you hit one of those are landmines, so you'll get knocked right out. You can save yourself by quickly grabbing one, but it's a fair chance you'll just fall and die because of how fast you'll be going from getting knocked out of it. Alright, now let's break in. After we grab some star bits. Oh no, the luma's been crystallized. Now we can't stand for that. Yeah, these bombs are actually active, so gotta jump on them or spin them to make them go immobile so you can pick them up. Now we can break this. You can get... Okay, yeah. You can break both the outer crystal and the inner crystal if you aim it just right. You'll still have to launch again, though, because you gotta shoot into the star he'll form afterwards. Oh. Actually, no, I think you can time in here. Oh, yeah, you can. So you just need to do it once, and for some reason the station explodes. I guess we set it to self-destruct. Yeah. We'll be needing one of these, so... Not for that, though that is a 1-up, so... Not bad to grab if you need one. Now, got one shot at this, so don't mess it up. You hit those walls, that is game over right there. Because you are gonna face plant and just fall to your doom. Alright. Should just be one more in here, barring comets. Top Maniac and the Top Man tribe. So many different evil tribes in this game. Well, now we get introduced to these little Top Man enemies. They're tops. They're sentient tops. What'd you expect? Got these tiny ones, first of all. They just perish if you spin into them. Also got these gopher enemies, which I forget how you defeat. I think you have to, like, sneak up on them. Or no, I actually think you stun them from a distance. That's right. Yeah, there we go. Wham. Launch. Jump over here, and we are golden. Oof. Those ones you have to... Oh, way to defeat them is by knocking them into electric walls. Transform! It made the stun sound, but nothing happens. That's not how that works. these things will flip the gravity, which will need to progress. Ow. I'm having trouble getting up here, even though I don't need to. I think it's just the star bits, or coins. I mean, I want that. I want what's in that. I can just wait for it to flip over. Now I can get all the star bits. They're all mine. Flip the switch. You can also just jump up here if you time one of your jumps right over here. Now you just gotta make sure you don't get pushed back down, so you just fall. And then we go. Yeah, these ones are nicely color-coded. The red ones mean you will get squished if you're standing on them for too long. The yellow ones are perfectly safe. Now we can use this guy as a clever boost out of here. Arms are blaring. I know we're here now. Obviously, there are green variations of these that don't have spikes on them that you can jump on. In fact, I'm not sure why it gives us the red variations first. And then it just explodes again for some reason. They really like doing that in this galaxy. If you look up, I believe you can see the man just floating around. Yeah, there he is. That's the UFO. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a top maniac. Anyways, simple enough, just jump on his head. He's vulnerable, I can hit him in the wall. These are the ones that try and pester you, but they really can't harm you unless they push you into the barrier. I would throw out stronger ones, though. Now just one more hit will do it. And he's dead. The game was never known for its hard boss fights, but it doesn't stop it from being fun. Though also, generally, people don't play Mario games for their absurd difficulty, so it tracks. Oh, we got a comet. Oh, Daredevil comet. These are arguably the hardest comets in the game, depending on who you ask. I mean, they essentially take a mission and make it so, yeah, top maniacs Daredevil run. Usually they take boss fights or other challenging missions, and they just reduce your HP to 1. There's no way to raise it or anything, you have one hit. Usually they're shorter to make up for it, like, yeah, they spawn you right at the boss fight for this one. You don't have to go through the entire top maniac stage on one hit. But you do have one hit to fight them, so don't get hit. Likely the only things that can damage you are the sides of top maniac or the barrier. Well, and also the red minions if you jump on them for some reason. I don't know why you would do that, but you can if you want to get damaged. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I got distracted by one explanation. Alright, try again. The frickin' baby top got me. Alright, round 2. Get out of here. Get out of here, too. All of y'all get out of here. I don't have to deal with those pestering me anymore. Now it's just these guys. Careful. And he's dead. Dun, 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 dun. Take that, Daredevil Comet. Also, they usually share the Speedster Comet theme, but I don't know why I keep calling it Speedster Comet. It's Speedy Comet. I don't know. Speedster Comet rolls off the tongue better, I guess. And now we can open these stages. Oh, gosh. Well, here's our first demonstration of that ball I was talking about. Rolling in the clouds. Rolling, rolling, rolling in the clouds. Rolling in the clouds. At least we got this song playing. Got the Overworld Mario Bros. 3 theme playing. Hey, now, if you're thinking about just rolling that ball away, you better listen to old Billboard here. Jump on top of the ball. Yeah, that's good. I had it for a second. There it goes. Yeah, this one's annoying because you have to hold the controller up, like straight up, which works fine for like the frickin' Joy-Con or the Wiimote, less so when it's a literal just Pro controller. But whatever works. I'm just thinking about these ball stages. As you can see, the music like speeds up the faster you're going and slows down when you're going slow. Yeah, you wanna just be careful. Like, you can take your time with these if you need to. You just gotta make sure you got enough momentum when crossing some of these gaps. Roll these things for a boost. And there's the end. The first one's not that bad. It's the challenge one we'll get to way later that will no doubt put us to the test. Anyway, just grab that star. Grab the star, thank you. Yaha! There. Alright. Should just be one more, and then we can go fight the boss. Unless we get interrupted by another comet, but no, we already have one. You can only get one comet per stage. With some rare exceptions, I think. I think for now, we can only get one comet per stage. I think it'll increase later if I know. Oh yeah, shrinking satellite. This in-depth look at these platforms, the green ones that disappear if you run across them. Yeah. Floor falls away when you step on it, be careful. Tried walking along the path, but it started disappearing with every step I took. It's dangerous, I tell you. Normally not a big deal when just following along, but when we have this to deal with, it suddenly becomes an issue. You can also throw in some jumps to reduce less platforms, but this one's not bad, so I just usually follow the notes. And then the black hole disappears. Now you can just fall in. But you can also just hold forward and rotate around it a lot, which is funny. Just be like, wee, wee. It'll eventually pull you into it, though. there we go. Boop, boop. And now that should be... Well, actually, I suppose we can... I forgot to save. Whoops. Suppose we can do the Hungry Luma before we do the Bowser fight. Oh, it's actually the same amount. Well, either way, there's your 400 again. Let's farm! Now we can go to the Sling Pod Galaxy. Let's get going. I believe this is literally just nothing but those spiderweb slingers from the Space Junk Galaxy. Yeah. We just gotta get ourselves lodged in sticky web and throw ourselves around. It's the only way to advance. And just don't fling yourself into cannonballs, and you're good. Like that. Not good. Oh, Luigi has fallen into a black hole. Luigi has been spaghettified. That poor man. Ooh, almost missed that. Just don't mess this up. I messed it up. There might actually be a larger gap between those if you wait a second. I forget. It's been a while. Let me double check once I get back over there. I like that sound effect that plays when you're just holding it. Yes, it does. Okay. That is much easier than trying to squeeze between those. Right. Done slinging ourselves around. Now we're just using these things. Ah, we're back to what? That's not what I wanted to do at all. You can grab that coin down there if you want to spawn either coins or... Oh god, make it. Whew. Fire saved me. Shout out to that fire. Saving my life. Can't go that way if you want to one-up. I'm just gonna skip it because I don't need it. Now we gotta wait for these to kind of pass. Go! Now just do one last fling. And victory! Alright, now... Unless I see a comet, then maybe I want to go to it. Now, no more stalling. Okay, 699. Would have been better if it was 690, but hey, close enough. Oh, we get to hear the noise again. Man does not like being teleported. Boss fight it is. Bowser's Star Reactor. Right in the eye. The Fiery Stronghold. Also, a cool thing about these stages that involve Bowser, it plays a familiar tune at the start for a second. Yep. Well, not just the start, the entire song is a remix of that, of the stages, which is really sick, but you can't go wrong with the Bowser stage theme from Mario 64. You can go even less stuff wrong with the Bowser fight theme from Mario 64. Well, we don't get that as a remix. Anyway, don't get squashed by the flump. Luigi didn't jump, so that's good. What just happened there? I almost made it back to the top because this wall jump goes so dang high up, but... Let's try that again. I would have it to see slid off before I could hit the A button. As is tradition. I think you can actually crouch walk across this, but you don't want to... Actually, you can just regular walk across it, but you don't want to do that. Unless you can make that jump across the black hole without touching the blue. Ooh, careful. Slippery shoes. Oh god. Go, go, go. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Man, there's the man himself. Unfortunately, he's trying to kill us, so run! I think you can skip to him for instant. His mouth's not even moving. What the fuck? Did you see that? He wasn't doing the animation for a second. He was just... There was just no clipping out of his mouth. That was weird. Anyway, here's Bowser. Probably wondering why Luigi has come to face him and not Mario. It's like, whatever, I'll kill you anyway. Oh. These are always a fun part. You know where Bowser works? He'll just try and jump at you. Get him to land on one of these. Walking hot. Tail's on fire. Just whack him a few times. I was actually gonna start shooting fire at us. Whoop. Whoop. And touchdown. Why did I fall for that again? And whoop. Weird that his like spikes retract into his shell when he's like that. I guess it makes more sense for him to slide like that, but still. They can just do that. Also, it's funny how he can jump in the cutscene and land on that and it not break, but only when he does this does it break. I guess he's putting more force there. Okay. On this last hit, it takes 3 hits, so one more, and boom. And that's all there is to it. Bang, boom, bang. It's like, oh, I gotta stop jumping on those. It's Luigi. And teleport. There's our 3rd Grand Star. We're powering up this Comet Observatory. And film. Now it's green. It's the Luigi star. Now with that, we have unlocked the kitchen, I believe is next. Yeah. Kitchen. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So many options. Because we're grabbing every star before we move on. That's just how it's gonna be. One who kidnapped your special one took her far from here, the center of the universe. Love how she always refers to her special one in all cap or red text. Oh, I guess she doesn't exactly know her name, but it's just funny. Anyway, that'll do it. Okay. And with that, I think I will stop it there. I'll say I played more than I thought, I will admit. It was mainly meant to be testing out the capture card, and what I've seen, it works wonders. I'll have to watch the VOD back and make sure it doesn't like look bad or have low frame or anything. But yeah, I'd say that was a good run, and I'll try and get back to this soon. I'll probably play through the whole thing on Twitch. You can't go wrong with Mario Galaxy. I mean, so either way. Thanks everyone have stopped by as always. Any lurkers in the chat, y'all are awesome, and I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Thanks for stream. You're welcome. Stay cute and stay awesome. Alright. So long, humans. Bye bye.